In this video, I'm going over still working with our circles on the coordinate grid, but how to identify given a point if it represents a point that is on the circle or not on the circle, but be more specific, whether it's outside or if it's inside the circle. So like here's this first question review. So if you want to pause the video, go ahead and do so. And you're going to use this information here to write the standard equation. And here we go. So remember, right, we always focus on the center, which is -1, 3. So here I've got x plus 1, oh, there goes NOLA, x plus 1 squared plus y minus 3 squared is equal to r squared, which we don't know. But we do know a point that is on the circle, right? So here's my x, here's my y. So we're going to substitute -5 for x because that's my x coordinate. And then we're going to substitute y with our y coordinate, which in this case is 6. 6 minus 3 squared. And then we'll simplify to get what r squared is equal to. So here we get -4 squared plus 3 squared, which gives us 25. So 25 is equal to our r squared. So that is our equation, what it's equal to. So the equation of this circle is x plus 1 squared plus y minus 3 squared is equal to 25. So here's our center, and notice we have a radius of 5 and a diameter of 10. So now we're given, here's our circle with a center at 610 and a radius of 17 units. Now, the point 1425 looks like it might be, but we're going to verify that it's on the circle. So like 1425, right? So I mean, it could be there, but we're not going to say maybe. We need to actually verify. We'll go back, right? We're still working with our center here and the radius. So let's write our equation. So this is x minus 6 squared plus y minus 10 squared is equal to 17 squared, which is 289. So here's our equation, right? This is our circle, but in standard form. Then think about it, right? Well, just like before, we're going to go ahead and take this point here, like if it's on the circle. Here's my x, here's my y. So this is 14 minus 6 squared, right? Because that's my x. Then plus my y, which is 25 minus 10 squared. Now notice we have our r squared, right? Because the radius was 17. So we're going to simplify this to see, is it actually equal to 289? So then we'll go ahead, right, and put this in our calculator. So that's 8 squared plus 15 squared. And notice when you practice and put this in the calculator, you should get 289. And 289 is equal to itself. So that means that this point is on the circle. So we'll do the same thing here, right? So see how 22.3. 22.3 looks like it could be, but let's check. Same thing, right? So x minus 6 squared plus y minus 10 squared is equal to 289. This is our circle. But now notice we're going to substitute x with 22. So 22 minus 6 squared plus y, which is 3. 3 minus 10 squared. So again, we're going to take our x coordinate for x and our y coordinate for y. And we're going to simplify again to see, do we get 289? So then we put this in our calculator, right? So this is 16 squared plus -7 squared. Now, when you put this in the calculator, you get 305. Now, 305 is not equal to 289. It is technically greater than 289, which means that 22.3 is somewhere here because it's greater than, outside of the circle. So it is not on, it is outside. So basically, notice here, how are we going to check if given a particular point that is on the circle? We are going to substitute. So notice, right, we're going to substitute, but remember, we can only substitute into our standard form of our circle equation. And also keep in mind here too, right, that so when we're solving, if we end up with values equal to each other, then the point is on the circle. But notice how we got greater than, right? So if our value is greater than our r squared, then it was outside of the circle. So if we end up with a value less than our r squared, then the point is inside of our circle. So here, given our equation, we're going to test to see if our point 40 is inside, outside, or on. So here's our x, here's our y, and we're going to substitute for x and y. X is 4, so 4 minus 2 squared, plus y is 0. 0 minus 1 squared is equal to 25. Now simplify. We're looking to see, is this value equal to 25 to be on the circle? So this is 2 squared plus negative 1 squared. Well, this is 4 plus 1, which is only 5. 5 is clearly less than 25, which means this point is not on the circle. It is inside of our circle. So then here, same thing. Here's my x, here's my y, right? So we've got negative 3 minus 2 squared plus y, which is 3, minus 1 squared is equal to 25. So again, we're testing this C by simplifying. Is this expression equal to 25? So this is negative 5 squared plus 2 squared. And this gives us 29, which is greater than 25. So again, this is not on the circle. This is outside of our circle because we got greater than what our equation is set equal to, our r squared. So here, last one, but let's set up the equation. Notice we're given our center, so our equation here is x minus 2 squared, right, from our x coordinate, plus y plus 2 squared is equal to, now remember, right, this is r squared. So this is radical 13 squared. Well, radical 13 squared, notice the radical and exponent are opposite. And you can put that in the calculator too, and you'll see that you get 13. So that is what our equation is equal to. Now we go through and substitute. Here's my x, here's my y. And then here we've got, so 0 minus 2 squared plus my y, which is negative 5 plus 2 squared. And we're going to see if this is equal to 13. So here we've got negative 2 squared plus negative 3 squared. So when we simplify, we get 4 plus 9, which is 13, which is equal to 13. So that means this point is on the circle. So go ahead and pause the video and try these 3 on your own. And here we go. So here you're going to substitute. You should have substituted x with 2, y with 6. So this is 2 minus 3 squared plus 6 plus 2 squared, which is equal to 81. When you substitute this expression here, you get 65, which is clearly not equal to 81. It is less than 81. So that means this point is not on the circle. It is inside of your circle. So then here, this is my x, this is your y, right? So here we've got negative 3 squared, that's my x, plus 2 minus 5 squared is equal to 20. So again, when you simplify this expression here, you get 18, which is less than 20 again. So that means less than, so the point is not on the circle, it is inside of the circle. So then the last one here. Again, now notice you had to create the equation. So this is x minus 7 squared plus y squared is equal to 6 squared, right? Remember r squared, which is 36. So that's your equation. Then here, substitute. X is 4, so 4 minus 7 squared plus y, which is radical 30 squared, equal to 36. So now here you end up with 39 because this is 9 plus 30. All right, so remember here, you can put that in the calculator or notice that they are inverse operations and cancel out. So here we got 39, which is not equal to 36. It is greater than 36. So that means here that this point is not on the circle because it's greater than. It is outside of the circle.